Hello, beautiful. Today I wanted to come in and talk to you about something that I get so many questions about, and that is, how do I quickly hit my 6 or 7 figure goal? You know, there are a million ways to make $1 million online, especially in the coaching business. And there's so many different ways of structuring your business to create the income that you want. So if you ever hear someone say, oh, this is the best way, or this is the only way, or this is the blueprint for how to get to $1 million, I invite you to question that, because you can create your business in any way you want. The key is, how stressed do you want to be? How expansive do you want to be? How much growth do you want? How much enjoyment, fun, and ease do you want? And by ease, I don't mean it's going to be easy. I just mean, how do you want to set up your business to create the ease that you want with the infrastructure, the systems, the support? That's what creates the ease. So if you want a simple business that takes away all the headache of the stress, all the headache and stress of technology, Facebook ads before you're ready, then I've got something for you. Because what I see, and I'm going to ask you this, how many times have you thought, I want to grow my business, and the first thing that comes to mind is Facebook ads or LinkedIn done for you strategies, or maybe a webinar or a course, or you go write a book? There's so many different things. But what if there was something that could support you to grow the business and infrastructure that you want without interrupting your flow or getting in the way of how you want to run your business, what you want to do, and still have an extra 15 to 20 hours every week in your time? What would you do with that free time? And what is this business model I'm talking about? And that is the high ticket model. You know, in the coaching business right now, most people in the online space work based on the Ascension model. I'll show you what that looks like. I hope you can see this, but Ascension model basically says you go from low to high. So you start with your opt-in, then you have a tripwire for maybe $7, then a membership for maybe $197 a month or $97 a month, and then you have a group program for maybe $497 a month. Then you have a one-on-one for maybe $1997 a month. And then there's the high ticket, which is maybe $5,000 a month. And then you have the coaching mastermind, the elite coaching mastermind. Well, with a high ticket business model, what you do to get quickly to 6 to 7 figures and to enjoy and have a smooth transition in your business is to flip the Ascension model on its head and start up here. So instead of working your way here for like a couple of years and getting all the stress, trying to sell $97 programs and $7 tripwires, you start with high ticket. And what does high ticket mean? High ticket is just a selection of your biggest, most exponential services put together in an offer that creates exponential return on investment. It has high value, it's super transformational, and your client gets exponential results. It's not the kitchen sink. So it's not taking everything you have and stuffing it into a $25,000 program, because then it's overwhelming. It's the kitchen sink and nobody wants that. And it's not taking a $25,000 value program and stuffing it into a $10,000 program. It's just picking out the parts that you know that your client is going to need in that container as part of that journey to create the results that he or she wants. And when you take your highest level transformational products and you put them together, you create a super powerful, potent container that takes your client from point A to point B without the stress, without the friction, without the overwhelm, without them doing all of the things just to lose the weight or get the relationship they want or create the business they want, or whatever your coaching business is. But here's the thing. Before you run away to Facebook to get ads or to LinkedIn to get done for you strategies, or before you even start creating that course where you need all these funnels just to sell it, market and sell it, here's one thing. Before you even do the high ticket model, you need foundation. You need clarity, mastery, and you need a foundational framework. Now, what do I mean by that? You need to know, first of all, who you help, what you do together, and the results they create. That's the first part of your clarity mastery, and it sets you up for a great foundational framework. So I'll show you an example. Like for me, I help my who is spiritual women coaches, and that's who I help. What do we do together? We co-create a profitable high-ticket coaching business model. And what result do they get? They quickly add multiple 6 figures or 7 figures to their business. So your who you help, what you do together, and the results they get from working with you in that container. Once you have your clarity mastery around your who, what, how, whatever results they create, then it's time to look at your foundational framework. And your foundational framework is now your offer, the program that you have for them. Does it work? Is it aligned to the results that you want to create or they want to create? Is it aligned to the tools, the trainings, the skill set that you have to support them with integrity to create the results you say you can create with that program? That's the first part. And then you have to look at the packaging. How do you package that? What parts of the program come together with the least resistance to make this process as smooth as possible and irresistible for your client? Okay? So you have the offer, you have the packaging, and then you have pricing. And pricing has nothing to do with how many hours it's going to take to work with a client, how much time it takes. This is going to be based on the lifetime future value of the service, the lifetime future value of the result. So whatever future value of the result is, whether it's losing weight for good and being skinny for life, whether it's creating 6 figures or 7 figures in your business, or maybe it's quitting sugar, whatever that future value is what you assign to it, and that's how you price your program. Not based on how much time you spend creating the program or working with the client, or how much time it takes the client to create the thing that they say they want. It's the results, okay, and the value of those results to the client. The next thing is your positioning and messaging of that packaging. Here's the thing. You want to position your messaging and the package to attract the people that you want to work with. You don't want to attract people that you are not aligned with, because if you have clients that you can't work with and you try to bring them into a sales conversation, it's kind of like dragging them uphill through the wet mud. And then if they do get into the program, you're going to drag them through the wet mud uphill for the next 6 to 12 months. Nobody wants that. So that's why you have to have the framework of your offer, the program, your packaging, the messaging, the positioning, and the marketing. And with the marketing, you speak to the level, the result that they want. You speak to the result that the client wants, where the client aspires to be, not the struggle or the burnout or the exhaustion or the stress. They're already struggling, burned out and exhausted and stressed. They don't need to hear more of that. High-ticket clients want to see where they're going. They don't want to talk about where they are right now. They aspire to be somewhere exponentially, and that's what the marketing should be. I'm inviting you to talk to the person that you want to work with, not the person that you think you're qualified to serve. And then once you have your marketing in place and you're bringing people into your sales conversation, now you know, okay, I have this offer, it's aligned, I'm bringing in clients and they're buying it. So now you have your framework. Your foundational framework is in place for your high-ticket business. You know your who, what results you create together. You have the offer, the program, the packaging, the messaging, positioning, marketing, pricing, and the sales all lined up. It's working. So now you can go, after you had some sales and have enough money to actually finance your Facebook ads and your LinkedIn ads and wherever else you want to go on social media to buy ads, then you can do that. And then now, because you have the clarity mastery and the foundational framework, you can now go and quickly buy new leads, buy new ads so that you can bring in multiple leads, because you have a way of taking them through your container. You know exactly how to work with them. You know exactly what results you create. And you have proven results because people are buying this. So you have aligned clients. because your aligned clients come in when you have aligned messaging, and it makes sales way more aligned and fun because your soul clients are talking to you. They want to come into this container and you don't have to drag anyone through the mud. You know, unlike courses where you have to have all this technology, Facebook ads where you spend so much money if you don't have the right strategy, LinkedIn that works but could work only if you have the framework to support it. The reason why I invite coaches to first have a clarity mastery and a foundational framework, it's because think of it just like a building. Your business is like a building. And if you build all this, 3 stories high building on a framework or foundation that's broken, the house is going to fall. It's the same thing with your business. If you don't have clarity mastery and you don't have a framework that works, your low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket is never going to work. And for high ticket to really work, you need to really have the framework, the support, the systems, and the infrastructure that support you to create the results or co-create the results with your clients that you're promising to deliver in your business. In my next video, I'm going to go right into how to actually sell and scale to get to multiple 6 and 7 figures quickly, faster, with more ease, and without sacrificing your lifetime health, sanity, or quality time with your family. So if that's interesting to you, then I want you to hit subscribe and come back, because that's going to be the thing you need to sell and scale between now and 2022. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.